Welcome.
You're now tuned into STWF-TV, the Parlay Perspective. The Parlay Perspective. Where we talk hockey.
Feed Byfield around one man in on goal. Scores! What a goal! Quentin Byfield! And that gets Jim Fox out of his seat here at Crypto.com Arena.
Basketball.
To take matters into his own hands, Van Horn. Now, you got to get this in from Serge Hill. With the snap. Oh, my gosh. Throw it down, Kobe.
Football.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Wilson's going to lob one, and somehow, some way, Paul Richardson comes up with the ball. Cuts upfield. Hurdles over a couple of people.
Oh my goodness, did you see that? He hit Steve Brown with what looked like a karate kick.
Baseball and more.
Well, there goes again. Pitch is swung on a miss. Throw to second base is high. They're going to say that Rojas got in the way. It doesn't matter. Sosa tagged him out anyway. That was an amazing catch and tag by Sosa.
The Parlay Perspective. The Parlay Perspective.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Parlay Perspective on a Monday. We got me in the building, Coach Lee in the building. What's up, Coach?
What's the damn deal, Dale?
All right, Meta Watt in the building. What's up, man?
What up? What up? What up? It's Monday. Get your grind on. Get your shine on.
That's right.
How y'all doing?
That's right. We got a good show for y'all. A lot of stuff happening in the sports world, of course. So how was the weekend, you guys?
The weekend was cool, man. Weather was kind of chilly up here in Mass. So I just kicked it for the weekend, chilled, made some food, watched some sports, you know.
Cool. You guys enjoying the tournament? Both of the tournaments?
I'm enjoying them. Absolutely. For sure.
Man. Wake me up when it's a championship game.
Okay. One of those guys.
Definitely one of those guys.
Ladies, the Texas ladies are going up against TCU right now. 36-33 in the third quarter right now. Texas is ahead. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Women's tournament.
Region 3, Birmingham to decide who goes to the Final Four. Texas with another shot, 39-33. Interesting game because, like I said, Coach, last year Texas was headed there. And when you have a great nucleus like they had last year, I felt like this year would be the year where they would turn it. TCU is a very talented team. Believe it or not, it's crazy that Texas did go to the SEC because TCU is in the Big 12. So that would have been an interesting matchup, seeing that a couple of times during the regular season anyhow. But yeah, the ladies are well equipped, they're well coached, and I do have Texas riding in my final in terms of the ladies. Okay. So,
all right, well, Coach, I'm pretty sure you're happy to hear that. Texas,
absolutely,
you know,
absolutely,
especially beating the crosstown rival there. I know what TCU.
I don't know about no rival, but yeah.
They're trying to come up, Coach. You got to keep them in their place.
You got to pat that fire out before you get started.
Yeah, you got to keep them in their place, man. Okay.
It's a really, 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 really ugly game. Shooting wise, Texas shooting 16 of 43, 37%, which is not bad, but you know, you wish for some more high volume shots. And TCU, 9 for 35. 25.7%. And any of these games going on in terms of the ladies right now, you go from incredible, probably overs in the early rounds to really half-court games. So a friend of mine, man, told me, man, go on those unders, man. Bet on those unders, especially at this time. So that's a better perspective from us. Women's. We're on the women's right now. Hella game yesterday. LSU, UCLA. It definitely was a stinger. As LSU does lose the game to UCLA, another team last year that lost to LSU in the Sweet 16. So this is definitely payback, definitely revenge. UCLA with the ladies that they brought back this year, definitely poised. Lauren Betts was too much for them. She changed a lot of shots.
Her big ass, bro. I was like, get her big ass off the floor.
Kim Mulkey and that team did all they could do. Flazé Johnson, Morrow, those ladies did all they could do. To try to be the same competitive team that they are every year. Just fell a little short. And shout out to UCLA. Shout out to the Bruins. I think this is the first time we've been in the Final Four since I think before the NCAA became the NCAA for women's. It was like the WNIA or something. And that was years and years ago that they was able to hit championship plateau there. But shout out to those ladies. Definitely played hard.
Did their thing in that their point guard, bro. That Watts, I believe that's her name. Well, anyway, the lady is she is perfect at the line throughout the tournament. Like 41 straight free throws.
Oh, you talking about Kiki Watts? Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice, yes, 41 straight free throws. And she's just an engineer. She's out there just making magic for the team. The offense, it's not there a lot of times. It hasn't been in the tournament. But she's able to keep the team poised, definitely dishing the ball out, playing aggressive. Free throw line, she's looking Ray Allen-ish right now.
Bro. That's what you want for your point guard, though. Like, at any level. Anybody gonna shoot my free throws is gonna be my point guard,
Absolutely, Bobby. They did do what they had to do early. I felt like late in the game though, where the shots were kind of iffy. It was kind of length that was changing those jump shots of LSU. Flau'jae was able. I felt like the ball should have been a lot more in Flau'jae's hands. I feel.
Yeah, Morrow struggled, man.
Yeah, Morrow did struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sanaya Smith announces she's transferring from LSU. Yes, there's about 500 lady recruits right now. I think close to 400 or 500 that are transferring. So the women's portal is hitting as much as the men's portal, though we know the men's portal is at a dominant rate right now. South Carolina, Duke.
Yep.
Another League matchup in South Carolina. They just get it done. 54-50 wasn't the prettiest of games. But when it came down to it, man, you hit the coaching panel. You know what I'm saying? Two great coaches over there, Kyle Lawson and Don Staley. Came down to the finish, though, South Carolina. And what I would call a down year, and it's not really a down year for them. They're able to still represent and points Final Four. Shout out to Duke. Already know. Shout out to T. Mia. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Boston Finest, in the Lady Blue Devils, as they were not able to succeed. But shout out to you for representing your city. You know what I'm saying? Being on that live screen, being able to play the elite of the elite doesn't get any better than that.
I did know that, Bobby.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into this as well too, Bobby. Good little segue here. Because that's the next question for the players is who's going to the WNBA. Now, it's a little bit more tricky when it comes to the ladies, just because, let's be real, the money ain't there in the WNBA right now.
True that.
So, we kind of went through this, a few years ago with Angel Reese. I thought Angel Reese was going to stay in college, and she opted to go for the WNBA. Now we've got the same predicament with Flau'jae Johnson. she has another year that she can come back, but she can also just go to the WNBA. And also she's got a career as a rap artist and everything like that. So I'll be curious to figure out what she's going to do. But it's a shame that they have such a small window, because the WNBA draft is like in a couple weeks or something.
Yeah, WNBA draft's in a couple weeks. So yeah, you get that flip decision definitely on and that's tough for any lady that's trying to think between the two. But I shout out to Bobby, man. We were speaking yesterday, and I did say that Flau'jae should stay another year. It helps her stock, and it helps her as a player. She's definitely had strides every single year as a player. I feel like year 4 is not only for her to value that stock and put it up a little more, but to take the full leadership role, and she already doesn't have it at LSU. And riding there another year, they got some good players coming in, as always. Yeah. I would like to see Flau'jae as a returning senior come back.
Yeah, Kim Mulkey's gonna recruit for sure. My whole thing is the debate of the NCAA women's division versus the WNBA, and my place has always been the women's NCAA is king right now when it comes to women's sports. They've got a bigger platform. They're on ESPN every game, right? The huge platform, maybe ABC as well. WNBA, you're going to get some stuff on ESPN, but you're going to get some stuff on Lifetime or whatever other channels they come on, right? It's not as prominent as the women's tournament and everything is. So, and with NIL being what it is, I would argue that the women's NCAA is where you should be. And so if I'm Flau'jae, that's where you stay. This is where the money is. This is where the money is.
Why is the money there though?
Because there's more viewership. There's better viewership. The TV contracts are in place. That's where the money is. We want the NBA to get there.
We do.
It's logical, right? You go pro, you're supposed to go up, but it's not like that right now. It's still evolving. It has a chance to get there, of course, but it's going to take some time.
Take some time. Yeah, go ahead, coach.
So the whole and I was asking a rhetorical question, obviously. Mm-hmm. That's why it's important, when the early rumors started to circulate about the WNBA going on strike. Now it's not the time for that. You got a little bit of momentum. You got some viewership from some people that normally might not chime in to watch a game. Let that grow before you start going and trying to demand more money and proposing a strike.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And the fact of that, and the contract expires, I believe, at the end of this season. So that talk would definitely be. Go ahead, Dev.
That's the reason why they're making noise, because it's contract time.
It's definitely contract time, and definitely I defend them for making noise. I agree with you, Coach, as well for saying what you're saying, because you should stay the course. It's being good to you right now, and I'm not telling you to bow down to anything, but
you got to read the room. You
gotta. That's what I'm saying. You gotta leave the room. You gotta leave. You got a bunch of ladies in the future that's gonna want to do the same thing you're doing and look at the same things you're doing to get the game in. Now, some ladies will like y'all to push and maybe go on strike and things like that. But I think the common way, like you said, Coach, is hopefully these ladies can come, of course, because some of them are gonna have to go to the table and make an agreement or something. There's gonna be some cornered ladies that are the stones to those meetings, and it definitely should be interesting. You see from girls going to the draft now to now the women's portal hitting crazy. It's a lot of ladies that's going to either stay or go because the money's there right now. And that's kind of safe too for the league right now, and why Coach would say stay course, because as those ladies are able to grow with the college system and the way it is, they're going to get more viewership, definitely.
Well,
What-
one lady has made her decision.
In terms of like, I don't know, like the way the games are and the way you get notarized is dope in college basketball. And as a student in college, I love college. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all went to college. You know, we love the aspect of it, the field, this everything about it. And now all the extra chip on it. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool, man, for all aspects of the game.
Yeah. Bud from UConn has made a decision to return to UConn and not go into the WNBA draft.
Aussie Fun?
Person has already made their decision.
Okay, that's a good.
She's staying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
I thought she would get up out of there.
Let's see. Flage's undecided.
What I don't. I'm just thinking they got some momentum. They got some renown. Like the names that you guys are naming off are household names now. They've got the momentum that they've been needing to transition from the college to the WNBA, thanks to the last group of rookies who just came in. I just don't want them to spite themselves and lose the momentum that they do have, because at the end of the day, like us in particular, we are a little biased. We are all fans of the women's game in one form or another. And I want to see them to get their due diligence. I want to see them to be able to grow their game internationally and locally to where they can be compensated for the hard work that they put in since, Pee-wee ball and stuff like that. I just don't want them to get ahead of themselves, which they kind of almost did a little bit last year with the whole Reese and Clark debate. It almost sabotaged the season then. And then it kind of came back around, and then we focused back on basketball. And now you got this coming out, but I'm starting to see as I talk through this, there's one common denominator, and that noise has been done. I just hope she don't cause herself a place at the table.
Well, so look here, Bobby. You get these people in the league, but then the contract is not going to be up. There's no more negotiating at that point. You got to wait till the contract up again.
Yeah, you got to wait that too, and you got to think about it too. Like you see, there's a new team coming in this season. Maybe some expansions going on. Like Coach said, it all equals up to you got to kind of let it grow, and you're gonna see women stay because there's 12 to 14 first round picks, and then second round picks. We see what happened with second round picks. We see what happened with a few first rounders. You get cut.
First round picks.
You gotta play safety rail. You gotta really know. Like, usually the mocks tell you the mocks are telling you you're gonna go, or agents telling you you're gonna go here. And here's just the mocks telling you you're gonna go here. The agents and all that really haven't played in this game yet because the game is growing. There's a lot more to come. They're gonna experience at some point with the guys, the fellas in the NBA experience. I'm not talking about on the full ladder, but in order for that to happen, man, it definitely has to grow, and they definitely have to. Both sides of the panel have to come to some type of middle ground.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of this player's name. She played for LSU. She was the point guard. She got drafted in the first round. They cut her the same. I mean, she didn't make it to training camp. They just cut her and make it out of training camp. and now she played for like the Harlem Globetrotters or something now.
Alexis Morris. She was way back in 2023.
Yes, Alexis Morris.
I was after a preseason game. Yeah. So
but
stuff like that.
She's out the league now. I thought she went somewhere else.
No,
bro, she with the Globetrotters. Like
she plays overseas. Yeah.
I don't think she played one game in the WNBA, bro.
She played one preseason game, and that was it for her.
That was it, bro.
And I don't think she checked in. Definitely.
Did anybody give any kind of reason? What happened? Like,
I don't know.
They do this some type of thing where it's like roster spots or something like that. Yeah, we can draft you, and people don't realize too. With both leagues, the NBA is different. There's different types of rules. You're trying to grow to get to these prime rules that maybe the NBA has with contracts and things like that. But with 12, 13 teams, you don't have no push. You don't really do. It's like 400, 500 players in the NBA.
It's true. Not a
And
lot
then
of
it's
teams,
like
right?
100 in the WNBA. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of things happening. Developmental league, which they're trying to. I don't know if they're somewhat trying to do it. The OTE league that does the overtime league that does the boys, low high school, something like that. They're starting to do that for the women, but guys are getting pushes to the league. Like the Thompsons didn't have to go to college; they played in that league, got drafted, both top 10 picks. So like it always, coach, you the man. You gonna knock it in my head forever, man. They gotta keep growing, man. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, fight, ladies, fight for your rights. But at the same time, you gotta crawl before you walk. So I agree with you.
So it was, I said Alexis Morris, and the other one was LaDasia Williams.
Oh, LaDasia, okay. All right.
LaDasia Williams.
Big girl. Yeah, she was a big girl, if I'm not mistaken.
She was 17th, and Morris was 22nd. And both were cut immediately.
Yeah, bro. WNBA is different, bro.
Yeah, I forgot how few teams they have. They don't have a lot of teams, man. They gotta get more teams.
Wild, man.
Definitely gotta get more teams over here, man, for sure. But yeah, man, we gonna hear a lot.
That's another reason why. Well, I know, I like early picks. They ain't gonna have that to worry about. But I think that's another reason why you stay in college, rather than going to the WNBA.
Yeah, that part's kind of crappy. Had them come out, they go through the pageantry of drafting them and everything, and then you cut them within hours of their they could have stayed in school for that. I'm assuming that it's an option. It's got to be, to me. That's part of they're talking about the salaries. They also need to talk about the positioning of it too. Stuff like that. That's not fair to those kids, man. They're being told, you're going to be a possible first round draft pick. You go through all that, and then you go do it, and then they cut you. Nah, that's not right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the ladies, man. TCU right now getting hammer hopped. 53-39. Texas is over here doing the walk. Remember Haley at Louisville when they gave them the dub, and then Haley was feeling herself, and Texas was telling her to slow down, and Haley's like, man, forget y'all. So Texas is on another wave. They're trying to not only beat her, but beat TCU. And hey, coach, celebrate tonight. Final four, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
Somebody got to get his funk ass man.
And then the second game tonight, LSU against UConn. We know what the game could have brung. Juju's hurt. We know what the game could have brung. Juju versus Paige Beckers, but Juju is hurt. So, Connecticut versus USC tonight. Let's go USC.
Okay, yeah.
Nah, let's go UConn, man.
I understand. I know, but I gotta go. I gotta crowd the underdog tonight, man. See if they can do something.
So with USC still, being in the tournament, is that surprising?
No.
Considering they lost their star freshman.
No, because they still have a top 5 pick.
Okay.
In their shoe, and that's Kiki Eifrin, transfer from Stanford. And even despite the Juju loss that game, she put up damn near 40. So she's a woman to go. Is it the rest of the team? Like how they stack against a UConn team tonight, a Gino Auriemma team at this point. So UConn definitely has the advantage. They're at 16 in the books tonight. That's what they got to cover. So USC is going to come out tonight. They have to come out not only for Juju, but come out for that team. You know what I'm saying? They are a prestige women's team, and it was in that wave this season, you know what I'm saying? Bringing the OGs back in that old field. And it hurts that Juju's gone, takes away from the ratings and stuff a little bit. But we're going to tune into that game tonight regardless of the situation because it's a great game with 2 great clubs anyhow. So let's go, man. Hopefully it's a good game.
All right.
What time they start?
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
I believe it starts at 9:30.
Yeah. It says 9. So it's probably Eastern. So, yep.
Of course.
All right. So, we forgot to talk about this.
Woo!
Why the ball would do this man like this, man?
Let it go. Let it go.
For real.
I kind of understand the
bad.
Liberty. I kind of got a Liberty. He got kind of a Liberty thing going here with the Liberty Belt type of thing going on. I don't know if y'all can see
Who
it.
granddad this? Who uncle this? That's crazy.
My man said at the NCAA tournament, we have to rock new styles that go viral. He won it. He won this day.
Absolutely.
He definitely
Ain't nobody fresh as me. That's why I'm there. So fresh and so clean.
Yeah.
Can't tell me he ain't fresh.
That video earlier, Will, the Carlos Boozer hairline.
Yeah, I was about to say that still ain't as bad as Carlos Boozer.
Oh, hold on, and they got Carlos Boozer back on the ESPN wave because his son's his son's a big time in high school. Shout out to the Boozer. Shout out to the Boozer twins. So Carlos will be back with that perm or whatever it was. Shine glow, whatever it was. Back on.
Got that soul glow, huh?
So let your soul glow.
See, that's what I don't want to do my beard. You know, I'm not putting the shoe polish on the beard. No, I'm not.
You don't put shoe polish on the beard, man?
No, just let it go.
I think you look like Rick Ross.
I want my lemon pepper.
We're not doing the shoe polish on the beard, Coach. We're not doing that.
But Boozer, he been doing that a while, hadn't he?
Yeah.
And didn't he do it with his hair once before? On his head.
Yeah, he wilded out. It should damn near sweat out one of them games because he was. I don't know why he would do that the way he sweat, bro. Like he.
Right. Right.
That's crazy. That's nasty work.
Sorry, man. Let's talk men's NCAA tournament. The Final Four is set. All number one seeds made it to the Final Four, and
called it.
Did somebody local choke real bad?
Two SEC teams.
Two SEC teams in there. SEC.
2 out of the 14.
Elite. 2 out of the 14. That is dope as hell. For all the number one seeds to make it, shout out to everybody whose bracket had these 4 teams in the Final Four. What we come to realize is it matters about your bracket early. It matters at your bracket at this point. Because I feel like as a kid, this is all I wanted was to have the 4 teams. I wanted to make it out the region because I knew it wasn't going to happen the perfect way. So, and here, man, it's dope. I like it. 4 teams that's been talked about all year from pillar to post. And they're going to duke it out in San Antonio.
Yep. Well, your team is in the Final Four. How you feeling, man?
Looking for a championship, man. We're gonna get this. My team locks up, man, and that kid Clayton, he makes humongous shots constantly. So yeah, he's having it's not the same because it's not the same type of, not exactly the same type of shooting, but he's having a Curry-like run right now where he's just. Everybody's getting to see what he can really do and the big shots he can make. He's setting up other players too, like the kid can cook. So, yes.
How'd y'all look the last time you played Auburn?
I can't actually remember.
They look great against Auburn, but I think Auburn since that time defensively has kind of picked it up a bit. I feel like a lot of teams in this tournament. Maybe it's just Florida playing the way they're playing and playing this into existence, but letting teams get their feel, knowing teams are going to get tired, and then they go punching. Because during the game, they keep the game at a pace. I guess Texas Tech was kind of crazy because I'm like, damn, y'all down that much? I don't think y'all going to bounce back. And then they do what they did against UConn. Do what they done the whole tournament. Just literally like, Walter, Clayton, get ready. Put your high jumps on. It's time to go. It's time to make them dance. It's time to leave. You know what I'm saying? So Florida is definitely great in that. Auburn, you got to give them some respect for what they've done. Shout out to Pearl. It's crazy because it's coach versus coach. But Pearl tutored Todd. Right. Todd was on Pearl's staff when he got hired at Auburn. So this is a not only a divisional conference matchup in the Final Four. You got the teacher versus the coach, and it's here. On that side is fire. Both these games are gonna be fire. Hopefully, in terms of the score.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait.
Okay.
Houston Duke though.
What's the
Houston
betting
Duke's
angle
gonna be
on
crazy too. No bullshit. Houston Duke's gonna be a crazy game.
What's the betting angle on this?
Let's throw it out of here. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, that's funny. Who are the favorites? I wonder. Florida should be favored.
Yeah, everybody
maybe not.
Seeds. I'm really curious about that.
So we hear Florida is a 2.5 point favorite, and we have Duke as a 4.5 point favorite. So 5.
Ooh, they gave them Florida. Wow.
Gave Duke.
Duke's a great team though.
Over under 160.5 in the Florida Auburn game. Over under 136.5 in the Houston Duke game.
Cooper Flag is still the best college player right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, college football. I mean, sorry, college basketball player. Yes, Cooper Flag is doing what it do.
First overall pick. First overall pick. They're taking for bro.
Otherwise, but Duke has a crazy ass team regardless of the situation. They have one of the best offenses in the league. Houston has one of the best defenses in the league. But Duke rarely stouts defensively too, so that's going to be the angle right there, and that's what gives Houston a disadvantage in this game. Can Houston put up points? Can they contain Duke? That's the question in this game, I feel, because the way Duke's been looking all tournament, that's kind of the question I have for every team that's going to step up against them is, do you have enough firepower
to outgun?
And it looks like Florida may only be the team with the firepower because of the way they play. They kind of let the team on in and then get them tired. So, but the rotations that Duke runs are crazy. Plays they go through those rotations, crazy. Bruce Pearl, Boston College.
Why would this happen? I don't understand. Please elaborate.
He was not there. I don't think so.
No, that's where he's from.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Shout out to the Pearl man, BC.
He's born and raised in Boston.
If only BC was good.
Oh, I think I did know that actually. Yeah, good shit.
He's on the team in '82.
I thought you meant going to Boston College. Like, why?
So that's why. That's why, Dale.
You know, we always got cheering angles on this show.
Always gotta get it.
We always gonna represent our home. That's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Let's go. 11-2 run. Sorry,
right,
John, not tonight.
So before we move on to NBA, we got anything else on the tournament or WNBA?
On the men's side, women's side, no, I don't at all. The Hopper kid, Ron Harper's kid, entered the draft today. Supposed to be top 2 pick.
Dylan Harper, right? Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper. We didn't get to see him this year in the tournament because, of course, Rutgers sucked for some reason. I don't know. 2 of the top 5
because they had 2. Yeah, they're gonna have 2 top 5 picks probably. Yeah. I don't know what happened.
That coach should get fired.
He probably will.
But should he? Because he recruited him and got him.
I mean, in this case, he got him. He got him.
May never get him again after something like that.
What we seen, like guys like Penny Hardaway, for instance, that for years have gotten recruits, and then Memphis doesn't perform as they're supposed to. Yeah, you kind of see that the money that the school's getting, they can override it for a little bit. We don't have to fight. If he's the guy that lands the keys on these guys.
Rutgers is in New York, so like,
right,
talent.
So real quick, before we leave the NCAA, did y'all hear about the UTSA coach that is under fire right now for lying about NIL payments?
Oh yeah, some players talking about they ain't received their checks,
and he blocked them on social media.
And messages up and all that stuff, man. Blocked.
They got receipts.
How did Florida get out of that? Because Florida was like one of the first ones to do that. They didn't pay some kind of quarterback or whatever, and he he swapped his commitment after that?
I don't know.
Prove that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You ain't got no receipts?
For the
Dog. Miz in the building.
What up, Mizzo?
So they says that he allegedly blocked his own players after lying about $125K in NIL money. That's not chump change.
Yes, Lord.
Ain't joking at all.
And he's been accused of lying about NIL money by two of his top scorers, who also happen to be his top rebounders. He allegedly blocked one of the two from contacting him altogether. The program has yet to comment on the matter, and they don't expect them to do so. That's crazy, man. Here come the rules.
What UNLV too had this issue, and the quarterback quit.
That's right, during the season.
Yes. So nothing ever happens to these institutions or the people who make the promises. Nothing ever happens to them
at all.
But as fans, that we out here blindly, the players are transferring to all these schools. It's not right now. They need to be held accountable, like you try to hold the players accountable on stuff.
That's true. That's true. Absolutely. Okay. Well, we'll see if anything happens with these people. That'd be nice if somebody get held accountable. So, all right, let's move on to the NBA. And the top story in the NBA is this freaking fight.
Oh yeah.
They're just choking and pushing each other.
Boy, you not like. What?
So my mom brought this to my attention. She really loves when there are fights. So she definitely brought that to my attention. All right, and she's so sweet. That's my girl.
Look at him skinning and grinning.
That's right.
Okay, Dale.
So this happened between the Timberwolves and the Pistons. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Timberwolves the Pistons like one of the worst teams in basketball right now, right?
They're not as bad as they used to be.
No.
Okay.
Better.
Pistons currently, I believe, have the 6th spot in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs right now. Yeah.
I withdraw all of that stuff then. Okay, well, Pels still suck. All right.
And they shut down Zion and McCollum today.
Yes, they sure did. Bravo. Stop drinking the damn water, y'all.
No, keep going. There's a chance.
5 players and 2 coaches were ejected after that fight broke out.
Yes.
So they had
the coach
Detroit.
They stupid.
Yes, exactly.
Ron
Holland.
Shout out to the Dunkerville Panther. Stand your ground, baby.
Marcus Sasser will toss from Minnesota. Nas Reed, Devontae, whatever his name is, and Pablo Periganani. Yeah, those guys. Nas Reed from LSU.
Who'd you say? Did you say Sasser? You said Marcus Sasser?
Yeah, Marcus Sasser.
Yes.
All right. Them Dallas boys standing on business. We'll take that.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Marcus Sasser. That's Jason Sasser and Gerald Sasser's nephew.
And Texas goes to the Final Four, 58-47.
Yeah, man. This fight, man, it shows you one thing in life, man. That no matter how much we grow, the Detroit Pistons will never get the beef out of them. You know what I'm saying? I guess we call it dog. They're always going to be that level of team, no matter who they have on their roster. He comes in various ways. Actually, wild how this whole thing. DiVincenzo is the MVP of this. Just to let everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Harlan's a guy that's been in some little scuffles this season. Not scuffles crazy, but like in altercations. I remember a notable one this season. I think Jordan Clarkson had to put his hands up, and he put his hands up. You know, so somebody's been waiting to choke Harlan up. And DiVincenzo said, I got you, served on the good platter. Villanova style. I'm a Wildcat, son, for life. T-Wolf now, baby. Makes perfect sense. I love it for the league, though. I like it for the league, man. You gotta have some
not one punch thrown.
I've been in tougher pillow fights than that, but still, it's good to see them show a heart.
You know, basketball gets the hard touch on the fights, man. They're too soft. You know, they're just touching each other. They ain't doing that. They was doing a lot of this last night too. But you know, when it gets in the stands, it's a different type of beast. You know
what sport has the best fights?
Hockey. Because it can happen. Because they allow a time limit on it. They allow a time limit for these guys to just brawl out.
Figure it out.
You know, and hey, shout out to them, you know, for that.
It's not uncommon to see two guys start a game with a fight. Like as soon as the puck get dropped, they throw the gloves down. We got some shit to settle from last game, whatever it was.
Oh,
fight. Yeah.
Okay.
They get it cracking in hockey.
I've only been to one hockey game. That was a minor league hockey game in like
that's awesome.
And like with Indiana. I was in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Got to watch the minor league hockey there. It was cool, you know. It's different, loud.
You get to see those people in the element, man.
You know, that stuff.
They act like Vikings in there when it comes to that.
Yeah. Just 100%. All you need is cheap beer, and they'll come. You know, just
yep.
There you go.
That's true.
Bring it down.
All right. Keeping with the NBA, the Suns' Kevin Durant is going to miss a week with an ankle sprain.
That's a wrap. They got 9. They got 9 games left, 8 games left.
Oh yeah, that gets the playoff.
And they have the hardest schedule remaining.
Yeah, it's done.
How hurt is he? Or he was like, you know what? I'm done. Because he knows he's gonna get traded this offseason.
Okay.
Said I wish NBA players fight like the NHL does, and the two guys involved get 2 fouls and a tech. I'd be curious if fake guys like Draymond would still act the fool.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That's a good point.
It would have been a rule to have back in the day. A lot of these guys just want to shoot the basketball now. So when you fight in the game, man, some people gonna have to use their hands, man. So I don't think the league will do that in this generation.
Because you can't because the NBA crowd can't handle the KOs.
Yeah,
man. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if a certain someone got knocked out?
Oh my God!
They lose their shit.
It would be the end of all time. Like,
sure,
it would break the internet. It'd be it's crazy. You couldn't have it. He just on the floor leaking, like, nah, snoring, nah. You can't do it in this sport, man. It's not like that.
They be acting up in the streets.
I get pretty hyped up for football fights, but it's really nothing.
It's stupid. No, I hate them because it's stupid. You punching niggas' helmets. What are you talking about punching a helmet? That's crazy.
You'll break your damn hand.
What's wrong with you? That's your career right there. If you're a receiver, that's your entire career. Quarterback.
The fight between Deion Sanders and Andre Rison was the best one ever.
Oh yeah,
swinging in each other's helmets.
just dumb.
Friends, like that's this.
But the one guy that had it right, he almost got suspended.
Pete.
Yeah.
And when Gary took the helmet, started swinging the helmet.
Because you can't swing the helmet. That's what I'm saying. Now, you know who I got down with? Andre Johnson and Cortland Finnegan used to get busy.
Oh yeah, they got
busy. Yeah.
They used to get
that was a good fight.
Those two.
Yeah, that was some good fights.
Helmets off, like mittens, like let's go. Like that.
Stay strapping.
But Andre Johnson was like that. He was a quiet guy. Like, I don't know what Cortland Finnegan said to him or
the worst.
What pushed him over the edge. Him to go off like that.
Cortland's a pest, bro.
He's a pest.
Like,
you know why? Because most cornerbacks are wide receivers that couldn't catch.
Right. So he's mad, and you were mad for it. Like, you're mad for it. And what it was is that it wasn't just what he was saying, although what he was saying was a big part of it. But he was so physical. Like, he was just constantly jamming you at the line, throwing elbows, cheap shots, all that. Like, he was,
Andre Johnson, we would love to hear your side of the story, please. Yes. Come on this podcast so we can talk about this fight. I would like to understand.
He had enough.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, they used to throw hands. That was fun. And they got into it more than once.
Yeah.
That's divisional. They play twice a year.
I think the game before that kind of set up that game in that situation.
Right. A couple games before that. Cortland's annoying.
You know who Cortland reminds me of? What's the guy that plays for the Packers? Zaire Alexander.
Yeah.
Jair.
Yeah.
I get the same vibes.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. I'll pay attention to that again.
Zaire's a beast.
All right. Moving to football, we've got a scary story coming out in the land of football. Richard Sherman's house got robbed at gunpoint. Apparently, he was away from the house, and his wife and kids were home.
Oh, wow.
So that's like the ultimate scare for any, father and husband being away from the house, and this happens. But apparently, everybody is safe. Said his wife handled the situation masterfully. So if anybody got any info leading to the arrest of these guys, please share that info. So wild.
Wow.
That's some scary stuff there, man.
Entering the portal.
Where he live at? California, don't he?
I think so.
Yes, he does. He does live in California. This is crazy. This is wild on his birthday, too. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, his birthday.
Mm-hmm. For this to happen, he said that his wife was able to, do what she could, to de-escalate.
Washington State.
This is wild as hell. What's Sherman doing? Hell, what is Sherman doing when he's not at the crib? Or he's some dumb fuck that's like, we're just trying to go get somebody's crib at night. And we've talked about this on the chopper where people look up random celebrities and going into the crib and stuff like that. So it could be one of these. But same time, it's like, damn, Richard, shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is with this whole situation of celebrities getting robbed. Maybe this is one of the situations.
They used to bother me at one point in time. Home invasions.
Mm-hmm.
Not no more though. Got some funny ass. In every room, we ready in this bitch. Yeah, we real Texans.
You heard?
Yes, indeed, man.
Boy.
Never felt safe.
The other
that's
story
unfortunate too, Mike.
Coming out of California. Well, we've got Frank Reich named the interim coach for the Stanford Cardinal. What happened to their original coach here?
There was some inappropriate activity going on.
Inappropriate activities. We reported it last week. Just mistreating the coaching staff, staffers, female staffers, coaches, and things like that. He's done multiple things. Andrew Luck said we're going to move in a different direction. The direction is somebody that he's real familiar with, and it's a 1-year basically deal where it's like for 1 year. So they're not done with their coaching search from what I'm hearing.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
this late
might get him a favor. Yeah,
right.
Absolutely,
because it's late. Yeah, and all he has to do is come in and coach. He does not have to recruit or anything. Right. But that is also a problem for your program as a whole.
That's what it recruiting. Yeah,
because somebody needs to be recruiting. Now, Andrew Luck can do that stuff if they want to. because he's the GM over there, and we'll see how good that works out. But typically, I know the mom and dad wants to meet the coach and not just the GM.
Yeah, it's tough. You have to do that quick.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick.
Yep. So we'll see how that works out for him. I'm actually surprised they didn't get what's the name back, Shaw, just to coach. I know he wants to move to NFL. Did he get an NFL? He might have an NFL position now. David Shaw. He's been trying to get an NFL position forever. Let's see. Yeah, passing game coordinator for the Lions. Yep. That's
what he just got there.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like he's been trying to get to the NFL forever.
He's been out of coaching for 3 years.
Yeah.
He last coached Stanford in 22. Okay.
Yeah, his typical thing is just interview for some head coaching jobs because he's black. That's, you know.
Oh, he was a senior personnel executive last year for the Broncos.
Okay.
All right. What am I looking at? Is this
Trey Young, the assistant general manager for men's basketball.
How?
What?
Part-time jobs. Steph Curry just kind of took the same position that Davidson.
Wow.
What's that?
Trey Young is they hired Oklahoma Sooners hired him as the assistant general manager for men's basketball.
Oh, yeah. He donated $1 million.
What to do with it? What the fuck are we talking about? Is he serious? What?
Listen here. Hey,
they just bought him a plaque and put on an empty office? What are we talking about?
They pay homage for their top 5 one and done Hall of Famer. He broke a bunch of records while he was there for 1 year. I mean, he gave him some guap. Hey, I'm not mad at it, man. It's the way
So the position doesn't do anything. All right, like
the position probably doesn't do anything, but I feel like with these hires or these guys that are getting hired by that automatas is to just keep the college like boost going. Like you got a guy that's in the league.
Yeah. No, I get it. So it's just it's a title that they just
Yeah, it's just like yeah.
I wonder if they're circumventing some type of NIL rule or something as far as they're an assistant GM, whatever it is, and because they do have that title, so to speak, then they can proactively use them to try to market them to bring players in, and partners in.
And you can come do a visit a single kid at some point in the off season when he's not playing, I guess, because he definitely won't be the player.
That's wrong, Mike. You ain't lying, though. You got to get out of Atlanta.
We got legal boosters now. This is what it is now. It's legal boosters. Yeah. They can make hires to these guys that give $1 million. Hey, Trey Young gave $1 million. Would they have said years ago, he would have been like, how much money is he giving up, though? That's what we would have said years ago. We know athletes get back to their school. But now these are the legal boosters now are athletes of the NBA, WNBA, NFL. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a dirty game.
Wild West out there, man. That Tuke says a dirty game.
Come on down, Shaq.
Hey, that's next to LSU. The LSU basketball to come up. They better go haul at Shaq. You can't haul at Big Baby. Big Baby locked up right now. Can't haul at Shaq.
There ain't nothing they don't holler at Shaq about. Trust me.
Hey, Shaq's good. Y'all better just holler at like Simmons or something.
right, yeah.
They gonna want to recoup some of that money back to NBA, man. Hey, so go call LSU, try to get Ben Simmons in the mix so he can give you some money.
All right, moving to football here. Coach Prime got a 5-year, $54 million extension to stay in Colorado. So, sorry, Coach, he's not going to be coming to the Cowboys.
I'm happy. He got his money as he should have. And much revenue as he's bringing in Boulder. This is just a tip of the hat.
That's probably more than he made in like a good portion of his contracts.
Yeah, I think that I saw a meme the other day for his playing career. I want to say he made $38 million.
Yeah, it makes sense because it wasn't as high. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Inflation and all that.
Yeah.
Listen here, man.
It's a bag.
Crazy.
He got the bag. He got the guap. The two corner me wants to make a story out of this, but I'm gonna keep it straight face tonight. Great move for Deion. For him to want to stay at Colorado and make a career out of his coaching gigs is dope. You know. Now I gotta go to the other side. I gotta go to the other side of this. First off, we talked about this a little bit with Bill Belichick. How many years in can he come out this contract? First off, that's what you want to know. Second off, $3
million. So it's $12 million buyout right now, and it goes down by $3 million each year of a contract.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my $5. I'll take $5 out of my $100. I'll put $5 on Deion, not really doing that whole contract going somewhere else. But for him right now and what he's trying to bring in there is dope. I feel like he has to stay there at least for a little bit more and try to, get them guys on the Subban. See if he can really do some things with this Colorado team, especially with no Shador, no Travis. So this is what we really want to see too. We wanted to see the development from year one. Mm-hmm. And now this year we're going to see the development without his prime guys. So
he got a 5-star quarterback that he recruited and a former 4-star quarterback, I believe, that transferred in from Tennessee through Liberty. Now he's at Colorado.
Okay. Who's the 5-star?
I can't remember his name. I'll look it up while we're talking.
Lewis or can't remember who they got.
Yeah, I want to say he was like the 3rd ranked quarterback in that.
Ain't Kion going up there to Syracuse?
Oh, it's Kian. Whatever.
So he'll be up there giving domes and all that stuff. Sneakers, Jordans, whatever y'all want over in Syracuse in the Carrier Dome. Melo's the man over there. So, it's going to come.
Julian Lewis,
that's him, yeah. Lewis, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
He's from Georgia. Yeah, Carrollton, Georgia. And the other kid he came in.
12th ranked quarterback according to On3. 12th ranked quarterback.
On 3?
Yeah, but that he reclassified. I think he reclassified. Mm-hmm. That's why he dropped. But the class that he was supposed to be in, he was like number 1.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. So nice. I don't. How do y'all feel about those reclassification quarterbacks? Because in my opinion, you need all the development time you possibly can get as a quarterback.
But then some people feel like they're not getting the development they want. So this is why you see a lot of these QBs, and you're going to continue to see them transfer because they're looking for those reps. Now, I can't say everybody that hits this transfer portal is going to be successful in getting those reps, but they're going to try. And with this fucking portal shit now, they're going to roll the dice 40 million times. Some of them don't even really care, honestly, if they get to the league. College is the most exciting time of your life.
But I'm saying, you've got your kid that you want to get to the pros, right? Why would you encourage them to skip a year of high school? You only do 3 years in high school, and in this case, and go directly to college.
Why would you're asking me why would you?
Yeah, yeah. Would you do this for your kid?
Yeah,
and what was the reason for doing that?
Yeah, I would, because even if he misguides himself and misdevelops himself, he still has that year. So hopefully the curve for him is a positive curve. It may not all the way turn to him being this great guy. It may take him some years, but yeah, why not? Why not take my child and tell him you can go there if the talent's telling him and he can do it and he's there. Yeah. Hey, even if year 1 he stinks or he's not playing or he got a red shirt, hey man, you're trying to get into this situation, man. So many people don't get drafted. Some people don't get this opportunity. But in the college game, man, hey, this is the last opportunity you got to entertain. This portal is gonna help a lot of motherfuckers out.
Look, the reality of it is, LSU's got one on their team. Last year he was 16 years old. He's on the team. No chance you cracking lineup at 16.
But you're learning everything. You're learning the way you're gonna be. It's and you're in the door already. Versus
how much more are you learning by being on campus and practicing with the team and all that kind of stuff versus going to your high school senior year playing and putting up numbers there? How much more are you
assuming you're at a good school? Is this assuming you're at a good program or somewhere you want to be, or maybe you don't get the starting job there, so you're like, all right, well then,
I mean, whatever program he was at, he was noticed by LSU because we got him. So he's clearly at a good enough program to get noticed.
You got to blame y'all's next franchise quarterback for this. The gunslinger.
Okay, he did the same thing too?
Yeah, he reclassified and sat out a senior year. He said, yep.
Okay. So
I think he was 16,
right?
17 when he went to Ohio State.
When did he start playing?
Until he went to Texas, because he set out out he got any PT his freshman year.
Yeah, he's been out of Texas since he was like 16, right?
Huh?
He been out of college since he was like 16, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Listen here, hey, privilege, baby. Some people got it. A lot of people don't got it in the college game because a lot of people can't leave at 16 and have a fabulous life in a college dorm or college campus and all that stuff, man. It's equivalent to him being at Harvard, but I don't know if his grades are equivalent to Harvard.
Yes.
Individual too.
This was the way when I was young. We want your kid to fail English so they can play an extra year in high school.
Yeah,
get them noticed for the college level.
Because with the educational system is doing now is they wanted this pass kids to get them out. And then a lot of kids are just like, word, we're passing. And then in reality, when you hit that age of adultism, you all fucked up because they let you pass with flying colors and say your ass having to prove that you can do this shit. And that's what's going on. That's why a lot of guys nowadays are just skipping because they can skip. It's better than just failing and not being that, because you need the bag. You need the bag in life. If you ain't doing successful in school, it's a 1 in a million chance that you're not gonna be successful or have a successful job or whatever you want. A lot of people.
I didn't know that was a thing until recently, though. To be honest,
what the
whole failing thing?
Yeah, it's be like that. Yeah, look at him.
I was a little upset when I went back to start thinking about the dudes that I was like, this dude's pretty good in football, but now I think about it, that motherfucker was 2 years older than me.
Yeah, people sending their kids to prep schools and all that stuff, making them like skip a year and all this and that. Crazy story is, man. There was a guy that was in 8th grade, basically the same year as me in middle school, and he was in middle school 2 extra years after. So when he was a freshman, he was probably like 16. And he was one of the top freshmen in the state. And I'm saying here, like, he should be somewhat of the top freshman in the state. He's 16 years old.
He's a half a grown-ass man.
That's funny.
Like, that is wild. And I'm saying here, like, yeah. If we all could go back, if I could have did that middle school and said, hey, for a goal, and I'll go out there. Listen here, I would probably be in the panel seat, but I'll probably be having a basketball next to me. I don't know. It's crazy nowadays how the leverage is, man. And some of these kids that do this stuff, Dale, and this is why that's why I mess with you on this point. I like that you brought this up because a lot of these kids are not successful. A lot of these kids can't be that 16-year-old at LSU. Mm-hmm. He could be, but that doesn't mean he's going to be successful. So what happens when he's not successful? But I feel like people need to just take this, and parents need to start taking this too. Like, your kids, you want your kids to be the best.
Yeah.
You see the improvement of your kids. You see how good your kids are. You played this game before, or you watched the game before to see what type of criteria, what type of intangibles your child needs to get to the next level. At a certain point, it doesn't get there. And that's where the reality sets, and that's what parents don't tell kids. You got to tell these children that. I think we was told at an age, certain age, or we thought to ourselves that maybe this is not going to be it for me. And I think we learned that at a pretty early age, depending on how much college ball you played. Coach had a little bit more to think about because he played college football. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much us, probably after high school, it was kind of like, what's next?
Yeah.
You know?
Day job. Get a job.
and the pool's getting smaller and smaller, though it's the same amount. It's getting smaller and smaller, and a lot more people want to play in this game, man. There's a lot more fish in the pond, man. So if you're going to transfer for 40 years in college, I'm with it. You know why? Because that's going to be that's probably going to be the funniest time of your life, man. So why not have fun, you know, if you can transfer in schools and trying to pick somewhere where you maybe can have that 1 in a million chance to be a draft pick, maybe play an NFL game one day.
To get back to the Coach Prime subject there, different subject though. Colorado and Syracuse wanted to do a spring scrimmage game and hold practices against each other, but the NCAA denied this request. And this was like it's like a model that the NFL uses, right? The whole joint practices and all this kind of stuff. And I think it'll be helpful to kids and beginning the first games of the season, especially the good games that's played in the season, because you know every beginning of the season the tackling is sloppy and all this kind of stuff because you hadn't really played real football, and so being able to practice against another team will be able to have them control a practice climate and get certain things worked on, like tackling, in practice. And so now the NCAA says no. So this, again, is another reason why you will see college football secede from the NCAA, and there will be a commissioner to handle stuff like this. Thank you.
Did you just say thank you?
Yes.
Yeah, like you said at the end of the day, at the end, the NCAA.
No one disagreed with them. Like
if the NCAA don't schedule it, then it ain't gonna happen. They're saying it's the almighty dollar. No matter how much money you get in that, still their rules.
Yep. So, but would you guys like to see them be able to scrimmage?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Each other?
I wouldn't mind that.
Mm-hmm.
Deion just trying to steal players, man. He ain't slick.
Deion trying to steal players too, dog. You know who he's trying to do too. Syracuse, though. Why Syracuse?
Syracuse, the guy who's the coach of Syracuse idolizes Deion.
Okay,
and
so
he jumped at the chance to
help a brother out. He's trying to help a brother out.
Yeah, he jumped at the chance to work with.
So are they not letting anybody scrimmage or just these two?
No, nobody can do it. It's against the rules. So they tried to apply for this waiver to let it happen, and the NCAA are not denied it.
It's against what rules though? Did it specify?
NCAA rules. Yes, the practicing against another school. You can't.
They can't make no money off of it.
There you go.
Well, Prime staying at Colorado, do you think that helps or hurts Shador's chances at getting drafted to New York, knowing that his dad won't be all up in the facility all the time?
I don't think he would do that anyway.
Right. NFL.
Now in the social media realms, yeah, that's true. But social media, he probably gonna be vocal on social media. But I think as far as being in the facility, especially if it's a team he has no ties to, I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna attempt to let his son stand on their own 2 feet.
Yeah.
That's part because they have kind of like, you know, this whole thing is kind of like not as bad as LeBron thing, but kind of in that same lane where people are gonna say, you know, is he there because
that's the rumor I think was fabricated all by fans. You know, like this is their package deal. You know, you draft Shador, you're gonna get Deion next year. You know.
Yeah.
And I think that only came out about, you know, the threat that they had initially made of if it's a bad organization, he wouldn't want his son going there. And then them referring back to the Mannings, yeah.
Yep. All right.
You calling with USC 14-11 right now. Let's play hard, USC, man. Let's play hard, baby.
I want to continue with so I can put that game on.
with football, the NFLPA put out their survey report on every organization. They grade every organization, and the Jets got an F grade. And Woody Johnson is upset about that. He's saying that is bogus, but he's willing to improve things about his franchise to help make it a better place. So.
Trash.
Trash.
It's the Jets. They suck.
Hey, Woody, you gotta be mad at something. If this is getting you mad, then we finally got your attention.
Clean it up.
Jets fans have been mad for years. For years, bro. Like, and it takes a preseason grade of an F to get you fired up, huh?
I can bet a bunch has to do with the turf at the stadium. I bet you that.
He got his gold chain on. Wow, this is
everything, man. It's the Jets, bro. It's everything.
This is a joke. We talk about Jerry Jones, and people say he's a joke, and all these other owners who people may say is a joke. He's a joke. This is a joke right here with a platinum chain on. That's what he is here. What are y'all here?
What is he wearing? Yeah, what is he wearing?
My man got on the platinum Canal Street chain, baby.
What if one of the players gave them for like a Christmas present?
No, one of those. I won't say it on the air, but one of those W's. You know, you could put a crayon on it, any color crayon. You know, this is not a certain crayon. Gave it to him. Whatever crayon you want to choose, that's you.
And he's one of those guys that like to wear the Air Force Ones with the suit, like the Patriots owner.
Yeah.
So he got an F for ownership grade, right?
Well, no, the organization got an F, pretty much, for like, you know, they bring like the cafeteria, the field, all that other kind of crap. Like there's a survey for all of that.
Because I'm looking, I found the report card.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to make sure because they got a F for ownership, a B for head coach, C+ for team travel, B for strength coaches, C+ for weight room, C for training staff, C for training room. But I think that was for ownership grade because I'm looking. That is the only ownership grade that's an F.
Damn. So what
out of 32 teams?
What is the expectations for him then? What is he not doing that everybody else is doing?
Living up to expectations.
Like training. Well, whatever he got a C in, that's trash. You got money, fix the fucking training room.
Yeah.
So for him, the other ones I forgot. For treatment of families, he got a C-.
What are you doing?
He put them
for
up in
food
the
and dining. He got a C-. Locker room, he got a D+.
See, that's the problem. They gotta hire New Yorkers, and New Yorkers suck.
Uptown, baby.
But that's weird, bro. Because like all that stuff should be new. They just built that stadium not too long ago.
You got to remember, you sharing with another shitty team.
No, didn't they separate now?
No,
they're sharing a stadium. They got different facilities.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. You got too many motherfuckers using that shit.
I'm pretty sure they got their own locker rooms, though.
You got
I'm pretty sure the Jets got their own locker room and the Giants do.
No.
They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't matter. That's like the Lakers and the fucking Clippers, bro. But in this case, they both suck. So one team got to go to try to get that kind of clear. Like the Clippers said, we're gonna leave and try to really like do this on our own, and I don't know if that's ever gonna work. But they got a new arena, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But I don't think New York will allow to have a football team in New York. They'll be like, hey, y'all gotta stay in Jersey right here. This piece of shit.
Well, look, the NFL is not going to buy a stadium on their own, and the state is like, y'all got a stadium right here, use it.
Pretty much. We're gonna build everything else around you. We're gonna build a new mall. We're gonna build a new FanDuel facility. But you can stay right there.
It's New York, man. Ain't no room. Okay. Ain't no room here.
It does have a rank. Okay, so it has an overall ranking. So the overall rankings, they're 29th out of 32. The Jets.
And put it like this, and I know it's New York. You're losing games. The most charitable thing you can do is reduce concession. And I know in New York, that's not being done.
Yeah.
So you deserve
That'd be
that.
great.
You deserve that.
Oh, this is pretty detailed. Let's see what they say about these Saints.
Okay.
Very good. Ranked 12th out of 32.
I think Patriots are lower than that. Like, they're not as good.
The Saints did well. The highest ranking was in team travel. They ranked 5th. And the lowest ranking is food and dining in Louisiana.
How?
They ranked 31st.
The food at the dome is not that good. Like it's not like
you have
great
to
food.
remember the trigger of people that's going to football games. They can't have no claw heads and all that shit in the stadium.
Here goes more detail. Okay. It's important to note that the Saints' new cafeteria was built throughout most of the season and opened in December after the surveys were completed.
Yes.
The expectation is that the score will improve next season once the players are able to experience it. The Saints are one of 2 teams that do not provide 3 meals per day throughout the week.
That's another thing then.
Yeah, they got so much money in that cap. They can't afford it. Oh, that money in the cap.
And they got an A for ownership, 10th out of 32. Okay, New England, they are ranked 31st out of 32 teams.
That's hilarious. I love it.
The best ranking is treatment of families, 18th.
Okay.
Worst ranking, weight room, F, 32nd.
Wow. That's crazy.
The treatment of families, this year the Patriots began offering daycare during home games and began offering a family room during home games. This past season, the Patriots hired a staff member to oversee the family services. This personnel action, along with other improvements, helped raise their grade from an F to a C year over year. And what was the other one? Locker room, I think. I said was the worst. Weight room, 32nd. Weight room, it says the players feel that the weight room equipment is below average. The players feel that they do not have enough space to train effectively. That's why they got an F ranking.
Yeah, we know the Patriots train on the computers and shit. You know how they do it. Gate.
2, Cowboys, 10th out of 32 teams. The best category is
nightclub.
Wow, treatment of families.
Okay.
Oh, now I can see
worst category, and it was apparent this year, 30th, training staff.
Yeah. Yeah,
treatment of families. The Cowboys provide daycare during home games and family room during home games. That's why they got an A, which was 4th out of 32 teams for that ranking. And then the training staff, 30th out of 32 teams. It doesn't give any examples, but it just says 72% of the Cowboys players report that they receive enough on one-on-one treatment, but no details or anything. But that was the worst category.
If the Jets got an F, did the Giants get the same thing since they're running with the same facility?
Let me see. The Giants, New York Football Giants, they ranked 20th out of 32 teams.
Okay.
Their best category is food and dining area. They ranked 17th. They got a B. And the worst area is nutritionist / dietitian. They rank 31st. They got a C+.
All right.
Now that seems awfully conflicting.
Why?
And the Jets were 29 out of 32. They got it. But that F in ownership, they must carry some weight. Because the Giants were C+ in ownership.
Okay, I guess so then. All right. Woody, you better figure that crap out, bro.
But I will put the link in the comments for y'all if you want everybody want to check it out. Pretty cool info.
Okay. Good stuff there, Coach.
There you go.
All right.
In the comment.
We are moving to hockey. Alex Ovechkin's Duke. That's all you get from me.
Well, yeah, man. I was arrested, man.
Jake came right on time.
What's up with the extra ass?
Hey, I copied from Duke. Duke put it in there. I put it in there. I know nothing about this guy.
Yo, we know people in the hood. They put an S in the name, so we gonna call him Alzo Redskins tonight.
I've officially learned something today. Thanks for that too.
Five away from 900. I believe scored in his last game. To me, we know Gretzky's that guy. We know his record will never be touched for total points, probably not. But just to have a man in this modern era, just to have a guy in this modern era, break the goal record. It speaks volumes. It speaks to, and not while only doing this and trying to live his feet. They are one of the best teams in the league, and that speaks volumes.
Yeah, they're either first or second in the entire NHL. Them and the Winnipeg Jets have been locked horns all season. One's got 104, and the other one's got 102 right now in total points.
So, and there, man, he's definitely on pace for that. They said he's projected to hit and break the 5-goal, the 900. I think it was April. They said April 16th. Projected. I mean, he can break it before, but it'll be dope. I didn't really see
better than Gretzky. It's not better than Gretzky.
He's definitely a top 10 player. He definitely
but he could be a better goal scorer. We'll see.
No. Gretzky was on Pro Stars. Okay, I see this guy on Pro Stars. He wouldn't with Bo Jackson.
So what?
I mean, he didn't live in that same era, man. Best believe this man with no teeth would have definitely been chilling with these guys if he was in the era. Best believe that.
Ovechkin could be in any era of hockey. It's no question.
Y'all remember Pro Stars, though?
That's before they time, Dale.
Come on now.
That's before they time.
Great cartoon, bro.
Yeah, I got nothing.
The only thing I knew about hockey.
Dale, how old are you, Dale? Dale telling on himself.
See the beard?
I'm 43.
Huh?
I'm 43.
Okay, so you might younger brother's age. So. Damn.
Hold on. What? Yeah.
What you got? Got an update?
Shout out to Bobby, man. Bobby put up something in the group. College baseball game earlier. Kentucky beats Texas A&M 10-5, but noted there's a curfew rule that states no new inning can start after 4:30 p.m. due to its travel curfew, and Kentucky stalled until 4:30. I don't know exactly what time they started stalling, but that's what they did today.
That's gamesmanship.
Coach is heated. Texas Tech coach is Texas A&M coach is heated. I mean, it was 10-5. I mean, it's not like you guys are probably going to come back, but yeah, I would have been heated too. That's the way we lost the game.
Hey, look, there's no rules against it. They played the game.
Okay.
It might not be, good, It might be frowned upon, but hey, anything to get ahead.
He said it might not be good. That's amazing.
All right, and our final topic for the night comes from MLB. The Yankees are using tornado bats. Jake.
Yeah, the entire MLB, the bitch ass Brewers, are all bitching about this bat that the Yankees are using, but there's no sanction against it. And a matter of fact, it's pretty freaking smart. The whole point of the baseball is to score runs, hit home runs, actually make contact with the ball. This bat's been created scientifically to make the heaviest, fattest part of the bat right at the center, which is where you want to make contact. And the Brewers got absolutely blown the hell out for 3 straight games because the Yankees are using this bat, and they're scoring and hitting a lot of home runs. The second game of the season, they hit four home runs to start off the game. 1, 2, 3, and 4 all hit home runs. Too? Say what?
Other teams are using the bats too, though. Yeah, other teams are using the bats.
Other teams are using the bats, man. Hey, hey, they're above hockey. If they do this, they may jump ahead of other sports. Welcome to the non-steroid era. People still using steroids. I think somebody from the Braves got hit with 80 games today. But this is dope.
Well, too. Why do people watch baseball? Why do people watch baseball? They're not watching it for the strikeouts. They're watching it for the home runs and hits. They want to see hits.
Give this back to all players on all teams. Let's make it work.
Yeah.
So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Yankees are using it.
Mm-hmm.
1 Tampa Bay Ray, 1 Minnesota Twin, 1 Baltimore Oriole, 2 Chicago Cubs, 1 Blue Jay, 1 Cincinnati Red, 1 Philly. So it's not everybody, but it's starting to gain traction.
No,
they're going to start seeing the success, and they're going to bring it.
They're paying homage to Sammy Sosa and the cork bat. That's what they're doing. They're paying homage.
Ellie De La Cruz of Cincinnati, 4 for 5 in his first day with his bat. 4 for 5, 2 home runs, 7 ribbies, 4 runs scored.
Let's go. Let's go.
And they just beat up on my Rangers tonight like 15-1.
These bats just basically, they just shifted the wood. So it's still under the right, it's the right weight. So they just shifted the wood to the top of the bat, basically, and basically gave you a sweet spot. But the problem is it's also smaller. So it's still actually just rewards better hitters. Like it's gonna, if you're a better hitter, you're going to hit better. Because it rewards the sweet spot on that bat, which is now smaller. It's more dense, but it's smaller area.
Yeah. So if you look at this new torpedo bat, imagine a bowling pin, the fat part, the bottom part of the bowling pin. It's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
So, and like Will said, what you want to get more contact and more power out of your bat is you want to put more weight in the sweet spot, and that's what this bat's designed to do. And that's why people are getting a lot of hits off of it, more home runs than not, and it's insane. Hey, Coach, which Blue Jays using that?
It is, let's see, David Schneider.
Oh, really? Davis is using it. That's cool. Have to see how he's doing with it. But yeah, no, I'm for it. I like it because, like Duke said, what brings more eyes to baseball is good, in my opinion. And also, we watch baseballs for the home runs and the scores. What's the big draw to the All-Star game? The home run derby. Everybody wants to see people cranking the ball to the outfield. So I'm for it. It's not cheating. It's scientific. It's sanctioned. It's fine. Stop bitching that your pitching sucks.
Also, pitchers are really good, though. So there is a weak spot to this bat. Listen, no, but it's going to take time, though. There is a weak spot to this bat, and it's if you pitch in on the hand.
Inside. Yep.
Yeah, squeeze them. Squeeze them.
So we're going to see a lot more high and tight. I better duck you using them bats.
Well, I mean, I think they already was the last time I saw it. The first high and tight we saw this year, Jonathan India got belted in the helmet, and he ain't even using the bat.
Fuck around if you want to.
Sock and boppers.
Real quick on baseball, I like bringing history to our channel.
Let's go.
Shout out to Tyler O'Neill, 6 consecutive years of opening day home runs.
Yes.
And the Giants, since Barry Bonds, they have had 19 different left fielders each year since Barry Bonds retired.
Wow. Can't put the steroids in none of them and they be good. Solve the Barry, man.
Hey, Duke might be onto something with this. They took the steroids out of baseball and it sucks now.
Listen here, and hey, can I give a shout out? I know it's the first week, and I know we can't overdo the first week of baseball, but the Athletics are not the worst team, and the White Sox aren't the worst team right now. So shout out to both teams for being 500 right now. They may not be 500.
Yeah, no, wait, what was that? They said that was the first time the Chicago White Sox have been 500 or better since the 2018 opening day or something like that. It was a crazy ass stat.
They have a promotion going on right now. I think it's like 25 home games, and literally, if you buy the package, it's literally like $5 a game.
Wish we had those problems locally.
My coworker is actually going. He picks like states to go to a game at a good price. He's going to a White Sox game.
Okay.
Listen here, it is wild. I said, "You going to a White Sox game?" He said, "Yeah," and he said he put money on them last year to lose the most games in baseball. So he's using some of that money to go to a White Sox game.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
That's funny.
That's awesome. Fund your trips. That's awesome.
Red Bond's in the Hall of Fame for real, dog. He in the Hood Hall of Fame, but we need him in the real Hall of Fame. Cooper Sack.
All right. Right now, we're in the second quarter. UConn is up 28-19 over USC.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's just showing. Yeah, they're just showing why they're the better team. Why that person not being there is going to be missing so much.
Yes.
All
right. Let's do some shout outs, yo.
Hey, I'll start it off because no one absolutely wants to hear about my shout out, but I got to shout out my guy Denny Hamlin went in Martinsville this weekend. That's NASCAR for all you people that don't know. Shout out Denny Hamlin. It's his first win at Martinsville in 10 years, first win in 19 races. Hopefully this is a start to a whole lot of wins. And shout out to you guys for letting me be late tonight.
Yeah, shout out to you, Jake, for being on time for your topic. Okay? That's all I ask. You want me to put something up here? Be here to talk about it. Bring your ass.
Bring your ass. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to
Hey, that might be the name of a new segment. Bring your ass.
Bring your ass.
He already has that planned. What are you talking about? He been telling me this for a couple days now.
Well, that was
really?
Well,
the new segment. Bring your ass.
Hey, shout out to you fellows, man.
Chicken salad, chicken liking it. Jake, you told me you didn't like that shit, Jake.
What don't I like?
You told me you didn't like the chicken salad chick. You told Bobby that chick.
It's cap. It's cap. It's cap. All of them like chicken salad.
No, I'm playing.
I just had chicken salad. Why am I screaming dark?
Give me extra mayo in mine, Bobby.
Shout out to chicken salad chick, dog. Shout out to Bobby, man. Shout out to your place, man.
Yeah, shout out to Bobby, man. Chicken salad chick. Get your food, man.
Damn it, Bobby.
Chicken salad.
Shout out to
Cool.
You getting up for everybody?
Right.
I tried.
My man,
Shout out to
I forgot to mute. My ass is getting a McCrispy from McDonald's.
You talking to Muhammad right now. Jake, I heard you talking to Muhammad.
Shout out to my Dallas Stars handling their business, man. And an extra special shout out to Coach Neiman Ford. Dunkerville coach has gone on to greener pastures. Neiman Ford comes in. Real quick background, because I think I might have graduated with his cousin. Came with Dunkerville in 2018 as assistant coach. played a key role in that team going back-to-back UAL state champs. As the interim head coach in 22, he guided the team to an impressive 29-1 season, earning the #1 national ranking from USA Today. Then in 2023, he transitioned to be the head coach of the girls basketball program and helped them win their 12th state title that season. So wish you luck. We don't lose. We just reload. Coach forward. Let's go get some more banners, baby.
All right.
Hey, Will, I went to the party and there was a bulimic stripper there. The cake came out of the girl.
Oh, I read that as Coke. Whoops.
And also, it doesn't have to be.
It does apply. It does apply.
Unbelievably, yes.
That's hilarious,
yes,
Mike.
Indeed. All right. We already did a roll call, right?
Yeah, we did.
Shout
No,
out
we
to
didn't
you,
do a roll call.
No, did you roll call? Coach, you roll call?
See, we got who we got? I got Bobby, Mike.
They want to go smoke.
Sai.
Yeah, my.
Me too.
His weenie
My
sense.
corazón. My corazón.
Close the door, Tom.
Yeah, lock the door.
He might not have,
Clapping sounds.
he might not have dreads, but it's time to go, man.
This guy.
Yep.
He shot.
It worked. I got
Chop up
laugh.
tomorrow. Chop up tomorrow night, man. We got an amazing show for you guys and girls. Like, share, subscribe at CWF TV. Follow your boys. If you want to hit us live or you want to review the show, y'all can do that, man. Subscribe on all platforms. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Plugs.
I will not be on the chop up tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh my God, Dale.
Yeah.
I thought I was muted.
Okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Your boy got some tickets to go watch some baseball. So I'm going to be going watch some college baseball.
Oh, college baseball. That makes more sense now.
Yes. Yes, college baseball.
Yes, sir. Go watch some college baseball.
Where the touchdowns?
Great show again, fellas. Stay black, y'all. And Jake, enjoy your kale and key on the show.
Kale and quinoa shake. Quinoa.
That's what Jake was ordering over there. Kale and quinoa shake.
Actually, hey, I got me a McCrispy. I told you I was good. I'm happy. I'm gonna have some fat man food in here soon.
You didn't get a spicy McChicken, Jake?
Nah, but I got extra pickles.
Not better.
Gotta go to sponsor route, baby.
It's too late tonight. I'll get heartburn.
Quinoa.
Go. Shout out to Ann for coming through on a Monday. Look at that.
Shout out
on
to
a Monday.
Shout out to you, girl, for coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Going up on a Monday.
And we got halftime for USC and UConn there. So 39-25 is the score. 39-25.
UConn's in control. UConn's going to the Final Four. This USC band went down with Juju. We had hope. I did, and yeah, it's over in 1/2, man. So
Page of the goat.
Take the under.
Jake definitely fell for the banana and tailpipe.
I'm not getting attacked.
Puppy.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow for sure. Be sure to invite a friend because it's gonna be crazy still. I'm still preparing the show, so it's gonna be good still.
Invite a friend. Invite a
that's
friend.
the only way, huh?
That's right. It's gonna be good.
It's the only way.
I'm gonna run it into the ground tomorrow. I'm gonna derail every topic because I have control. It's gonna be a 3-hour show.
Oh, hey,
it's possible.
I'm gonna tell my mom to come tomorrow because Dale's not here, so I feel safe enough to have her here.
There you go.
I don't know what that meant.
There will be racist joke, I'm sure, but you know.
Sound like that one was.
Absolutely. Mom had to worry about clutching her pearls.
For real. What is this about?
Just a warning, you know. It's a warning. That's all. So, all right. See y'all tomorrow.
Take care.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.